There is a place on Earth where it is still the morning of life, and the great herds run free. Life streams across a land suspended in time. Last refuge, the greatest concentration of wildlife remaining on Earth. The Serengeti Plains of East Africa. Human memory, the mountains to the east emptied themselves into the skies. A sea of ash settled across the Serengeti, leaving only scattered summits as stone markers of a buried world. Across 4 million years, time and the elements turned ash to rich soil, yielding vast grasslands, today preserved as the most important animal sanctuary on Earth. In a land as fertile as it is beautiful, dwell millions of diverse creatures. Yet a single species predominates, 1.5 million strong. Wildebeests affect the lives of all around them. Ungainly in appearance, they have been called the clowns of the African plains, and an animal assembled by a committee from spare parts. But wildebeests are superbly endowed for a life of endless migration in search of grass and water. Alongside an array of other herbivores coexist, all accommodated by the rich and varied vegetation of the Serengeti, each seeking out a different niche of the food supply. Some may spend 2/3 of their lives grazing. Some are fortunate enough to live in their own salad bowl. The equation of life on the Serengeti is simple. Herbivores eat plants. Carnivores eat herbivores. Lions hunt with both might and stealth. A decoy distracts. enter the stalk. Although the lioness has made the kill, it is the much larger male of the pride who eats first. The hungry wait by rank. Lionesses and cubs are second in line. Hyenas, jackals, and vultures quarrel to be next. On the Serengeti, nothing is wasted. Through the plenty of the wet season, the wildebeest herds have grown strong on the short grass plains of the southern Serengeti. Now, in late May, drought approaches, imposing a deadly ultimatum: migrate or starve. For more than 2 million animals, it is a marathon race against thirst and hunger. Like living streams and rivers, the herds, accompanied by zebras and gazelles, flow toward the north and west, drawn by the ancient promise of water and grass. The Great Migration has begun. The epic journey takes place within the two East African nations of Tanzania and Kenya. The wildebeest herds migrate north toward the Masai Mara Game Reserve in Kenya. There, they range for months until the rains resume, and the herds return again to the southern plains. The migration runs a deadly gauntlet of more than 500 miles. The first weeks of the migration coincide with the frenzy of the rutting season. Bulls engage in constant battles over females and territories. In a few frantic weeks, 90% of the cows are impregnated. Early in the migration northward, herds move through the region of ancient granite outcroppings called kopjes. Now they are vantage points for waiting predators. From a litter of 4, only this lone cheetah cub has survived. To nourish it, the mother must kill almost daily, but she has not eaten for 2 days. The herds have passed, but a few straggling gazelles appear. From this distance, there is no contest. The cheetah is the fastest land animal on Earth, achieving short bursts of speed up to 70 miles per hour. There is neither malice nor remorse on the Serengeti. A hunter kills to eat and to feed its own, nothing more. To the migrating herds, wooded savannas now offer refuge from the drought-stricken plains. But here, the migration becomes an invasion, for the woodlands are a permanent home to others. Yet most of the residents go about their own daily affairs, little disturbed by the trespassing multitude. Unlike wildebeests, Maasai giraffes need not migrate. They feed on 100 species of woodland foliage, a food supply resistant to drought. Vervet monkeys find in trees both sustenance and safety. Savannah baboons roam the woodlands in troops, roosting in trees by night. Omnivores like us, they feed on almost anything edible. Occasionally, adult males will even feast on young antelope. Feeding on grasses adjacent to the woodlands, grazers come under an ever-watchful eye. Yet there is one herbivore even the lion gives wide berth. The adult elephant is one of the few Serengeti animals without an enemy in the wild. Protective of their young, elephants form extremely close bonds. The relationship between mother and daughter lasts up to 50 years. Herds sometimes push on through the night, despite risk of attack under cover of darkness. Drawn by lightning, distant thunder, or the smell of rain, they may travel 50 miles by dawn.